Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the game underway. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Colorado State Rams taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Rams will put total leather and we'll get started. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found. His second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to go for a big one. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it to the back. Got his man. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the he'll be stopped at the 15. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snatches it on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And a first down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him, and nobody's close. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gonna swing it on second down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes a connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snags it over the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They feed him again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Rides the back on the option to give. Into a massive... Bodies will call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Hendricks. gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on third down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Quarterback strolling over this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. It's caught. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Rams are facing third and inches. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State. How about that running back lumbering his way and getting into the end zone?
Way to find the end zone. You might not necessarily be known for long runs and your fast speed, but all you got to do is get it done. Have the agility, have the awareness, score the touchdown.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Running into the open space. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Shakes off the defense and runs through another one. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. The give on the inside. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The Roadrunners will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First two drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they had to be able to get off the field. Great job creating the incompletion there on third down, now setting up fourth.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They booted away. And the returner is stopped. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to...
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Leaves it with the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Dumps it off in the flats. Crosses the... He smashes his way through again. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. With jet sweep pass. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, that's just a miss by the quarterback. That's a simple slant route. That ball's got to be thrown out in front or put in the face mask of the receiver. Bad throw by the QB.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. Lowers those pads. There he goes. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Colorado State, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Here comes the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
13. First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
Brings up second down.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught at the 25. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll run it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll send the tight end in motion. They give him the rock again on second and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Bring in the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Right on the money. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking left. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling down.
Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And the Roadrunners will boot it away to start the second half.
Colorado State, 14.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to... Turning it on! They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Caught near the sticks. It's Coates. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rams back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Catch in the middle. It's Hendricks. Touchdown, Colorado State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. It's a seam wide open. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Easy completion on the shuffle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Hauls it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
The Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Under fire. Oh, he's got some space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UTSA! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
26, Colorado State, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Sends it back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Using the quick game. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run it from the gun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Got his man downfield. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
UTSA 26, Colorado State 24.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They're going to run it to the right. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking the...
He's going for it all. And the pass is knocked away and incomplete, but there is a flag down. Looks as if the defender was a little overeager and a little overzealous and got there early.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking for a crease. It's Coates. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Rams line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Finds space on the right. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. He wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Rams! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good, really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
26.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Another opportunity here. Punted on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Handoff from the gun. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Oh, the quick spin move. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Roadrunners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Back open in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this.
Touchdown, Roadrunners! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. He's open on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
He's brought down at the 36-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coates. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to go up top on first down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, UTSA!